the original Injustice involved multiverses. So if you do that, you can have like a bunch of different superheroes with a bunch of different like variations of them. Especially since they have a lot of stuff from the Infinity Crisis MOBA they had. So you can have like Batman, then you have like Batman Beyond or Vampire Batman.
That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if they're gonna span off that much.
They should. They should.
They have a lot of potential. Like a lot of people love Injustice besides
Is she crying?
It was a good game. It was a good game.
When we played through the story,
I can't believe we're actually seeing a machine being driven to tears.
It took like 3 hours or so.
mental
It wasn't
graphs
that
are
bad.
clearly abnormal.
Did it?
What kind of information did it download?
Really?
Because we blasted through that game. I mean, we got stuck on like one person.
That's
Yeah.
one thing the
Because
graphs
Ravens
can't
kicked
tell us.
Oh, which
Joe.
one?
We can't limit our studies to
And
just the.
Oh yeah, me and you like got that in one sitting.
Doesn't need any
It was pretty
saying.
funny.
I remember one time I was
She
playing
can
that.
believe
I'm not even
Why
kidding
make the
you.
weapon so emotional
I was able to beat
Wow.
Superman using my feet.
Really?
I'm not shitting you.
Oh, we hated Superman.
I literally was able to do that. I was on the phone with my parents. I was like, I really want to beat this game. So I just like sit down. I'm on my phone with my parents. I just start stomping on my controller.
No, the only problem with that game was
This
This is MLG Pro Strats.
the only problem was I wasn't used to Superman.
And by the way, that was the jingle controller. Pretty bad.
Man, I can't wait till actual gameplay comes.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think this one's mostly story.
So let's watch.
Yeah.
So let's watch. Oh my god, that's what we have to title this episode. Let's watch.
Labrys.
Let's watch.
Let's
Toasters.
watch Brooklyn.
Well, once we start
I've
Kingdom
never
Hearts
seen anything
1.5,
like
we can do
this.
the Let's Watch 358 Days of Review.
Dude, we
It's gonna
could.
be exciting.
Dude, I'm actually about to beat
Hey,
the
what's
one
that
point.
warning?
The thing is, I hate about the
Labrys
first
is
Kingdom
in
Hearts is
battle
the one thing that really gets me is like that last room before the final boss, where there's just that heartless horde,
Oh.
and it's harder than the final boss.
And how
Like
they-
it's actually harder than the final boss because you have to keep fighting, and they just keep throwing dickish enemies at you.
So like the
Are you
Kingdom
saying
Hearts
those
Sword and
mental
Kingdom Hearts 2,
fluctuations were
but
enough to
not
override the
cheap as
OS's
hell.
restrictions?
See, no, the thing I hate about Kingdom Hearts 2 is like after you're about to get to the final boss, the difficulty just spikes like crap in every enemy in every world.
Felt good.
I've actually never felt like Kingdom Hearts 2 was a hard game, just because like it was harder in terms of like what you had to fight against, but they gave you more tools. They made
They
you
really did.
like you felt like Sora was a lot stronger.
You mean how like you had to revisit all the worlds?
I actually like
That
that.
was.
I liked revisiting all the worlds, but like you only revisited them for a boss was weird.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's games.
Okay, so why is Labrys getting tentacle rape right now?
Like,
It's not.
Acrobot.
I don't.
like I enjoyed it in like the Beast, I think, like Beauty and the Beast a little bit, but like I felt a little bit weird. And
Yeah.
Did anyone else like in Kingdom Hearts 2 and the Pride Lands go up to that roof with a bunch of Heartless and kill all
Oh
of them?
yeah! I did that
was,
to
like,
grind
the best
from
grinding.
Sephiroth.
That's like the best grinding.
No, I just used like Rapia and just like had him like get stuck into that area.
I just felt like the combat too was like more refined.
Yeah, the
I never
combat.
found the game too hard though because I've beaten it on proud with just the
operating at only
Kingdom
70%
Key.
capacity.
How sexy did Kingdom Hearts 3 look?
Not possible.
Oh my god.
That doesn't even make any
That
sense.
looks so good,
What's
but
driving this
hope
thing?
people don't spoil it for me.
I hope you can play as Riku in that.
I don't care.
I had Dream Drop Distance some sides. So.
No,
I actually like Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, I like Dream Dots.
Me too.
It's fun.
My favorite Kingdom Hearts game-
Although they have said that like instead of taking the combat system from that, they're gonna have a more Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2 type of
Well, they
thing.
have
Where it's
wall
not-
running.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure it'll still have abilities though.
Yeah.
See, I want them because they're setting up the whole 7 Guardians of Light thing. So they have to have
13.
like 7 Guardians of Light, 13 Seekers of Darkness.
I hope the 13 Seekers of Darkness isn't just
Well, not all of them. Not all of them. 'Cause
3 Xehanorts.
I'd be so done with that game. I'd break it in half.
I mean, you have young Xehanort, you have old Xehanort. I might even bring in
No.
middle-aged Xehanort.
Awkward teenage Xehanort.
I swear to God, if they do it, I'm like pulling out my game,
Zigbar.
laughing super hard, and just breaking it. Like,
I do like how Lee is on the side of good now.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I hope he can play as Lee.
Me
I
too.
hope, like, or at least he's like a support character or some shit.
No, I hope they let you like play as like all of them, and they just have like the basic. Okay, I hope they let you play as Riku.
I feel like
Lee,
Kyrie's just kind of
Sora.
awkward there because Aqua felt natural because you could tell.
Yeah.
Like Aqua looked like a female warrior, but Kyrie is just kind of.
I'm mad they had it for like the secret. Yeah.
But yeah.
Someone just handed her a keyblade and she
It's like if
started
you
playing.
handed some like 13-year-old girl like a big ass sword. It's like use this. Like if Aqua, you could tell, like she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
She was probably like the best trained out of all three of them.
Yeah.
See, I like about Riku how he's like the opposite of he accomplishes everything Terra fails at. He overcomes the darkness. He beats Xehanort.
He became resistant to darkness.
Yes!
like that guy in Fantasia was like, dude, you
got it, man.
you got this.
And he became a Keyblade Master.
Oh man.
I mean, Rick is my favorite Kingdom Hearts character. I'm sorry.
I mean, after playing 1 again, like you can tell like there was a nice contrast.
And he was supposed to be the main character too.
Guys, we're outside again. We actually see the blue sky.
It's real fake sunlight.
It's a lab gate.
Is that the whole of China?
Come back here.
No, it's like Riku was made to look like a Final Fantasy.
Yeah, like
Sora looks more like a anime Disney character.
See, that's why once you be able to play both of them, you have the plucky, stereotypical shonen, and then you have the serious, badass character.
I'm wondering what they're gonna do for 3 because it's been 10 years since 2.
Yeah. I wonder how much
has to make their games faster.
See, I wonder how much they aged, like how much the time gap is.
They're probably gonna make it like a year or something.
I'd say.
I think they actually
see what happens to Sora after he fails the exam.
See, I think they're about like 18. They have to be like 19 or 20. They might be pretty like. They have to be like
the weird
adults
thing
right
was
now.
I wasn't even sure he actually got an exam because just what happened.
Well,
No, he failed.
I think in Dream Drop Distance they're either 16 or 17, so I'd say in 3 they'll either be 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be too long. It'll probably be a year.
Yeah, they tend to do that. I think like the distance between 1 and 2 is a year.
That's like more than a year.
It's like a little bit over a year.
It should be a little bit. I think it's a little bit.
It's like
more.
no, it's like 2 years.
No, it's only a little. It's only a year because
No, I think you're right.
Castle Oblivion was only like a day or 2,
Yeah, and then you have like
When you
3,
really
5,
think
8
about it.
days.
and then
So it is a year.
I liked Rechain of Memories.
Really?
It wasn't the best, but it had its moments.
It's probably my second worst Kingdom Hearts game for me, right below Recoded.
I don't like 3. I like the concept of days, and I feel like they should have made it HD too, so people could play online missions together.
See, I liked how you could play as the organization members. I love that.
Like they should have made that in HD. I would like even if they didn't translate the entire game, I would have just loved like an online multiplayer mode.
See, what they should do is they should refine the combat, transfer it to on the Wii U.
I actually like Recoded.
Really?
That was one of those games where it was like I was trying the hard challenges, but I could not. The time limit
I
they gave.
enjoyed it, but like I think they could have done stuff better.
Like my favorite.
I like how they tried to make each world like a little different. Like how they made Olympus like a turn-based.
Oh yeah, I like that.
See, I hope in Kingdom Hearts 3 they have a Marvel Universe world.
I feel like that wouldn't mesh well, honestly.
No, I keep
I feel like Star Wars would like mesh well with Kingdom Hearts just because of what it is.
I
But
feel
like
like
Marvel would be a little bit.
I feel like the
Too
least
OP.
they're gonna do with Star Wars is give it a lightsaber keyblade. That's gonna happen.
No, they could have
See?
X-Men. They could have X-Men.
So you know what I expect if they have
Well, the problem with
Marvel
Marvel
World?
is like they couldn't make it like a straight Marvel world. They would have to pick one character.
Yeah, they'd have to pick like they probably would just do the Avengers, honestly.
Yeah. You know what I really expect if they
But
do
then
a Marvel
which,
World?
Which Avenger would they take?
Tony.
You'd either,
I was thinking that too. They would.
That would be so awesome!
I feel like it would either have to be Tony Stark or Thor. Honestly.
No, go with Tony Stark.
I could,
Yeah, Tony
I could
Stark, but I
see.
feel like-
Or
Cap-
Spider-Man, because they're both they're both young.
I don't
so-
Yeah,
know
but
if
we're
they-
talking
I
about
feel like
Avengers.
if they do the Avengers, they're gonna like have multiple people you can have join or something.
Yeah,
See,
I wouldn't be surprised if for once they had like more than one person per world join you.
See, if they do an Avengers World, this is how I expect to end. Like, this is whole climactic face-off between the 7 Guardians of Light, and
you're
13
gonna
Seekers of
Iron
Darkness.
Man Keyblade.
No, and then right after like the climactic face-off, the Avengers just break down the door, kick everyone's ass, and Hulk just pulls the Loki on Xehanort.
How strong is the Hulk actually?
He's really strong, and the more the angrier he gets.
Like how strong has he become? Like what's his max?
See, he just
I'm not really sure. I think
he's just gonna be confused by all the darkness talk and get angry.
Yeah.
So huge.
Too much plot.
It'd be funny as hell if you actually said that.
Yeah, but like this is the last arc for Xehanort's story.
I'm
And, like there's
really
only
happy about that.
And there's only 2 ways I think they should go on from now. One is like make a game instead of about Xehanort. It's just Sora or Riku like exploring the universe or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I never really had a game about them. The games have always been about some old.
You know,
guy
like
they
have them
they've
having
never
the
met.
whole like journey and everything
It's like-
they plan on
they've-
doing.
Yeah, but their entire journey has been basically about an old man they've never seen before.
Yeah.
basically.
That's true.
Who wants their
Like
bodies?
they never got decided for themselves where they wanted to go.
They're just
Yeah.
like, oh, this is kind of just thrust
So
upon me.
either it's like they go on their own journey, or they just. I kind of want them to start with a new main character.
Or they do a story about the Keyblade Wars. That's
I
not.
feel like they're doing that. Aren't they doing that with like that mobile game?
That's not crap.
I don't know how you feel.
Looks like they're coming.
Thank you.
The mobile games aren't bad in general. They're just
Some of them are
they're
good.
just done so badly.
Yes, like I liked Infinity Blade, and some of them are just bad cash grabs. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Square Enix. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say something?
See, like have an actual action Kingdom Hearts game focusing about the story of the war and everything.
Either they do a war, they do like an adventure where Sora or Riku go on an adventure,
No, this
or
is
they just. I would also like to see a new main character though.
no, this is what happens.
I feel like they dug themselves too deep with the current storyline. I feel like
That's
a new.
why 3 took so long, probably.
See, you know what I like about the whole like old story about the reason there's multiple worlds is because the Keyblade world was the whole amalgamation of all the worlds. Since that means it's a part of the Marvel universe.
Technically, it's the real world because Agrabah is the Middle East. Tarzan is Africa, I think.
So
They have Neverland, which is England,
so how much you want?
and they have Disneyland, which is probably America because we made Disney.
Yeah, so oblivious.
See how much you want to bet the whole secret origin of the whole Keyblade War is Tony Stark finds out something interesting and then fucks everything over.
guys, I've got this. I've got it.
It's like Tony Stark like turns on a light and goes, "Hey, that light looks pretty nice." 1 week later, Keyblade.
What's this little darkness thing? He just pokes in, and darkness just streams out constantly and just tears apart the world.
Uh-oh.
I do like the concept of
Okay
Kingdom
now.
Hearts. I like the games.
A Keyblade Buster Iron Man.
You know what the bad part is?
There's a Batman costume designed by Tetsuya Nomura.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
How did it look?
It looks. Imagine if Xehanort was Batman. No, I'm sorry. Imagine if Terra was Batman.
I can actually do
Look at this mess.
So,
Going after humans.
I don't know. I just want to see a new main character. I feel like they're kind of reaching their limits
was a
of what they
snotty
currently
brat
have.
too.
Or do
They're not reaching their limits of Disney at
Yeah.
all. Like they have a lot more they can go with. But I just feel like
I mean, they haven't done
compared-
Pixar yet.
Research, though.
That's pretty
It's
weak.
not worth
Weak
the
sauce.
risk. The fifth
That's
generation.
what
I mean, to be fair, they don't want to use. They probably want to save worlds because they use everything like at once.
Yeah.
Like they won't have anything else to use except for some shitty, more.
No, do you guys remember that Road to Atlantis or whatever, that movie, that space movie with like Milo and
Atlantis.
Yeah. That's
Oh yeah,
Kingdom Hearts. Atlantis.
Don't talk about that.
that'd be beautiful. Not the
Musical.
underwater shit. Crap.
I like the Ursula battle. That's the only
I'm
one.
not talking about that. I'm
Not
talking
that
about
Atlantis.
the Space Atlantis.
Oh, okay.
That
Milo.
Space Atlantis.
Ancient Atlantis.
Oh, for that movie.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
movie.
feel like
we
that could-
talked about this before.
I feel like that would fit well into Kingdom Hearts.
That would have been perfect. I completely forgot
Toy
about
Story would
that.
fit well. Well, something I liked about
You get to play
Birth
with
by
the to-
Sleep is like you got to see more of a world than you usually do because
Yeah.
you have 3 different perspectives on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Again, that's what they do. Kingdom Hearts 3, like have one story for Riku, one story for Sora, one story for Lee.
But if they cut up the story too much, it'll feel like less of a game.
I feel like if they had 3 people to play as, I feel like the thing they would go would be Sora, Riku, and Kairi, probably.
Ah,
If it ties together.
I really hope that they release it here like soon after
See, no, I kind
Japan because like
Spoilers.
people are not going to contain spoilers.
yeah. That's
I hope
totally
they
cool
do a
crap.
final mix here.
Okay, that'd be nice. That'd be
They're never gonna do that. It's gonna be like 20 years and they're gonna release
I don't want to
it.
have to wait for Kingdom Hearts 3.5.
You know what I want them to do? I want them to
Yes, you
wait.
do.
If they wait, I want them to bring out the American version be the final mix version.
Oh, yeah, if they're gonna do that, then do that.
Cause you know the worst part about the final mix version is all the dubbing is in English.
I know, isn't that the best part?
I mean, of course you can just hack it if you're good with your system, but still.
She said during this morning's checkup that she wanted to go to school. She asked how much better she needs to get to be able to
finally
go.
getting her now.
Yeah,
Oh my
apparently
God.
she was the
Hey, Plot.
template.
You're back. Oh,
This
right.
ward is right
We
near the
missed
road
you.
most of the
Yeah.
students.
Oh wait, there's a middle-aged man. What's his
She's
name?
lonely too, not having seen her parents lately.
There's a
House!
House. Yes, it has to be house.
She still doesn't know the conditions.
Dr. House.
Why don't you be honest?
So then
with her
who's the
and tell
young
her she
woman?
won't ever be able to go.
What's that?
It's cruel
What's
to
that
string her
ghost
along like
whisperer's
this.
name?
Wendy.
Your voice
Wendy
down.
Sherwood.
No, we can do better. Termy.
No, that's terrible. Garbage. We can't do better than
Taylor.
Danny
Taylor.
DeVito.
Alright, fine. Taylor House.
I wonder if the
She was
nurses
stricken
thought
with
things
anime
like the
plot
student
device
council
disease.
was
God,
nowhere in
put
school.
shit in here.
Oh my god, this girl.
She has 25. She has
That-
25 days to
She's
live
ta- she
before
was
she
talking
becomes a
about the
dramatic
student council.
You
influence.
gotta admire the student council.
Oh wow, they just setting this up. So just like now you know everything.
Done for everyone. But I guess it's because they're like that in the first
Why
place
is a
that they get
Brooklyn
to
school?
president.
Why is a young Brooklyn girl in Japan?
You know what I feel? I feel like this is how Joey's. Wow, it's Serenity! It's Serenity!
Everything makes sense.
God damn it. Well, I don't see you, Gil. Thank you for connecting. Dr. House. Serenity.
I can show you.
Oh my god, the Brooklyn accent makes so much sense.
Joey, I don't think your sister's gonna make it.
Yeah.
Here's a new sister.
Who's there?
There's no need to be alarmed. I only want to give you a glimpse.
This is too dark for 4 kids. Here's a different sister.
Yeah, but this little girl is probably Labrys who inherited her memories.
Yeah. She's apparently the template they were based off.
This is what happens if Joey didn't introduce Kingdom soon enough.
So this is where classes happen.
Oh, you mean that sort of? Okay, I got a different Serenity when you said that. I was thinking the actual TV show,
No, like Joey's sister.
and I was like, oh wait, yeah, that's right. Her name is Serenity.
That mysterious voice doesn't answer. Instead, I am surrounded
So what? The
by
father's
other sounds.
Tristan?
Yes.
This explains all the tarot cards.
Tarot.
Oh look, it's all the other characters.
Look at all these trashy characters in Kanji Tatsumi.
And John Young Bosch.
Can't believe it's Bleach. Bleach. I just can't read Bleach anymore. I'm kind of getting bored of it.
Yeah, I just.
Bleach
One
died.
One Piece and the Witch Hunter.
No, the funny thing about Bleach is like they actually had a good setting, and I kind of like where they're going right now. It's just
See, it
messes
kills-
it up.
It's so boring.
No.
Like I actually like the current art.
Humans created
Like
endings-
I like it in theory.
I just hate the end of the Eisen arc because that was just so bad.
I just
how it
don't
was
think he
executed.
knows how to pace things at all.
Yeah. Because-
I don't think he just doesn't know how to pace his manga.
No, because the thing is, they should have like spent in the anime. They should have spent the budget they used making that last story arc to the little Eisen fight. Because Ichigo was just so bored and mellow through the entire thing. I think Ichigo wanted the manga to end.
I mean, I actually like the
That's why the
current
anime-
arc.
yeah.
I like the current arc, like at some points, but I just don't think he knows how to pace it right. He doesn't know how to pace Bleach.
I thought when like
There are
Rukia and
even
all them
humans
showed
who
up
do
like
not
back with
understand
their
others.
manga.
Because sometimes
it
it,
was,
like
beautiful.
sometimes it goes fast as hell, and then sometimes it just drags, and it drags.
Yeah.
Wait, alright, spoiler alert. The way they killed off like the guy in charge at like the very top of Soul Society was stupid. Then they made
I actually kind of like that because you got to see the peak of his power.
After it though, after it, like that's where it started falling apart, and I just couldn't read it.
That's
His eyes
why
never
the only
come back.
manga I read is Gintama because it's the only pure
Oh
thing.
my god, Gintama is beautiful. The new episode.
The new chapter just came out.
Did it?
Yeah.
Alright, let me check. Oh
Why
boy.
not
Oh
seek
boy.
to be
Oh boy.
I
human?
hope the hot girl lives.
Oh boy.
Be a human.
Gintama is a beautiful story. People.
No, don't.
So how are you feeling about Attack on Titan?
It's decent. I
I
like the manga. The anime takes way too long to come out.
Okay, have you seen the trailer for the new live-action movie?
Nope, didn't watch
People
it.
sort through
Okay, they
memories
turn
and
Aaron into a
Each
Muppet.
night they let go of painful memories and
The
continue
3D maneuvering gears look really bad.
As many cosplayers make like
No,
perfect
because
ones,
like they green screen it so horribly.
That's all
they're
you
trying
need
to
to
use
do.
that yellow green tint.
Forget anything
Yeah, and the bad part
contrary to your
is
desires.
they showed the scene. You know what I really expect, like looking at the special effects and everything. You know that scene where like they first reveal Aaron's
Not
Titan form,
fear
and it's just that
that
Titan slowly closing into
The
Mikasa.
ones you
Yeah.
admire
I really expect like instead of Aaron coming and punching, it's Godzilla instead.
It's like a ribcage there.
Yeah. But the Titans now look really good too, but aside from that, it looks really bad.
I'll check it out when I get out. It's like, I could be interested, but live actions normally fall short of expectations.
Japanese live actions, because I know the Parasyte movie didn't turn out all that well.
Yeah,
Did you see the anime Parasyte, Max?
I did, yeah. It was
Did I tell you, share my theory about how the main character is an embodiment of Linkin Park?
No, you didn't. Please share.
Well, crawling in his skin, his wounds they will not heal.
This
He became so numb he
And
can
I
feel them there.
kind of hurts me.
depths
This
of
hurts
my
me.
He tried
so
to
much.
bleed it out. He slowly started feeling more and more faint.
Oh, boy.
If I go crazy, then will you still call me Superman?
God
I wish
damn
from
it.
the
this
depths of
one.
my heart for you
I
to be
just
happy.
can't anymore. I'm never watching that show again. Ever again. Like, he is Linkin Park incarnate. Like, that's gross. I thought I was done with teenage boys, man. No. No, I'm not.
My only one I still like
Everything
kind of likes
is
Linkin Park though.
I do like Linkin Park, but like,
Did he really just say that? It sounded weird. Everything is now in readiness. Kind of a way to say it's ready.
oh boy.
So I think we got to the part where she loses her memory.
Okay. I thought the part where she just gets boxed up and thrown to a TV.
She's already there.
Yeah, I think she's already in.
Okay.
She's in the TV now. Oh, and we got the classic Persona 4 music in the background.
Yay!
We're finally here, guys.
Prequel complete.
Kind of.
This one has a lot of text
Where
heavy.
the heck is
I know.
everyone?
See, I wish if they weren't going to focus on fighting, they would have animated this a little bit more.
Oh, there they are.
Robert, don't know.
Hey, no
Keep that
running in the
over there.
hallway.
I can't see that right.
Put it away, Robert. Put it
Jeez,
away.
You'll put your eye out if you don't look where you're going.
Put your eye out.
Oh well.
What
I
a
just gotta
responsible
clamp down
president.
on
Oh
him
my
from now
god.
on.
For Serenity.
Hey there, Miss President.
Are you off to the student council room? Have
And that
fun.
voice, that's
You're always
that's
so
you,
excited
man.
about that.
Bye, Miss President. See you next Monday.
It's not drunk.
They keep talking like she's like the president of the United States or
I know.
something.
That actually made me work.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I
actually
did the right thing.
promising for
I did.
action time.
So where does everything just go wrong?
I just need to
Yeah.
get a new.
Whew. Guess that's enough for today.
I like how they don't show any of the students.
Yeah.
Kidding, I'm gonna read one of these. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
I should do that too.
Most epic Let's Play ever.
I just keep getting. Ads.
We're all doing 3 things at the exact same time.
No, I don't want to read Fairy Tale. I don't want to read trash.
Hey, excuse me.
Attaboy.
You got some
You
reason
thought
to
I
be
was
at our
gonna
school?
reprimand you. No, that
Are you
was
sure?
great.
I mean, it
This
was
is
good
how
like
things
for the
should be.
first 200
Oh,
chapters.
it's Elizabeth.
But then it's just like
I am a
this is
wonder
One
who only
Piece.
stopped
This is
because
the
I
same
sense
thing over
great
and over
power
again,
down
but not as good.
Hey,
I am in
Robert.
a position to give
Aaron.
advice, But
Oh
Robert,
this place
Aaron,
will soon be
you know
caught
what's
in
better
a
than
bit of a
manga?
fracas.
boy. Go on.
If you
American
continue to
comics.
diversify
Oh my
and
god, get out of here with your
I think we could
smut.
have an impact on the in the near future. What?
See, I like manga. I like how I like the way manga looks more. But you know my number one thing
What
that
you
thing
choose is up
makes
to you.
American comics,
But I
at least the
believe there are
mainstream ones, better
factors
than
preventing
Japanese
you from
comics,
making the right choices
is that
at the moment.
if something happens to the author, the book just stops dead in its tracks. I mean, with like American comics,
That is
they'll
why I was
end them,
waiting
but they'll
to
end them.
give you
They'll
one
they'll
last
either end them
chance.
really abruptly, or just keep going with them. They won't just stop moving at like right at the cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm. That does, like, a lot of people pick up American comics from where their authors left off. You know, people will complain about it.
Plus, like, this other thing with American comics, they're easier to get into. Like, there's always like a new story like every couple months,
I don't give you that. They're pretty good stories, like an American comic.
and they're really brief too. Cause like,
What gives?
if you think of, like, look at some like mangas, like especially Bleach, it's like the same story for like 5 years. The like longest Spider-Man story I've ever seen was probably like 1 year, and they had like
During
multiple
that
stories
time, why
inside
not
it.
think
So
back about who you are.
See, the thing I like more about manga though is the stories are like more
And away
like
we
focused.
go.
Like
They're cohesive.
yeah,
they're cohesive. Like they can actually like have great plot from like
Oh,
one
exactly.
side to another. I mean, there's some that just like are absolute garbage, but
Yeah.
that's one of those.
Oh look, we got a fight for once.
Oh my god!
It's best girl. It's best girl. Yes, it's best girl.
Yep, Labrys.
No. Yes. No.
Yes.
Do I need to come over there?
And this is the first I'm hearing of this.
Warning.
Oh,
This is probably gonna end badly.
by the way, Mike is professional.
Of course you correct. I'm professional just because I beat you and I learned how to charge up her attacks and time them right. Because you know how you know how Akiko has that move where she sucks you in. I would
Yeah.
charge it while he was sucking.
Yeah.
Him at the end.
It's crap because you can't like guard against it. Like it always breaks your guard.
Oh, I don't have a persona. This is gonna suck.
Ouch.
Or I could.
Isn't that like her shadow version when she doesn't have persona?
No, in this game she doesn't have the persona yet.
Impressive. You have shown me.
So I only have the X and square buttons.
Fight like you do in Dead or Alive. You only have 2 attack buttons in that too. Well, 2 main attack buttons.
I just beat up a girl in blue.
Now she's
Well
black
done.
and blue.
Didn't I?
But I'm sure you
Sorry.
realize now.
Maybe it's
You are
maybe it
not
wasn't in
human.
the chapter this week.
There
But
must have been
the
an
title's
important
different.
promise
Oh,
that could only be
must be.
kept in that guise. That must have been your reason for living. Whether it's worth losing that or not, I ask that you give it serious thought.
An important promise. My reason for living?
Now, it seems the tumult of trials is about to begin. In which case, I bid you good luck.
I'm not a robot anymore.
Yay, I'm a real girl.
Nothing seems different about me.
Wait, was that the blue fairy?
What the heck was that? A dream?
Oh, it's Sanju's here.
She said, I'm forgetting something? That I need to remember?
Yeah, I don't think there was any One Piece this week.
There wasn't a new Food Wars.
Food Wars.
I mean, we're loved after all.
Oh, how did you guys think about the shocking twist ending to the new Naruto story from the last Naruto story arc?
I haven't read the new chapter. My girlfriend normally exposes for it.
You want to know what the shocking twist is?
Sure.
It ended under 300 chapters.
I can't just leave this
On
school.
chapter 10.
You're
I'm the
lying. It
dang
ended at
student council
301.
president.
You think you can get?
Like, what happened after you won?
She kind of left and she got like a flashback. Oh, apparently we ended her story.
Yay!
Plot, one battle. GG, guys. Good game.
Yeah.
Alright, and
That's
that's
the end of Worst Girl.
Now,
best girl, Aaron.
Worst Girl.
Best.
now you can continue from the cliffhanger in you, Yosuke, Shigeaki, Kanji, and Teddy's story. Everyone except Naoto from P4.
God damn it. Naoto's actually one of the most attractive ones.
Yeah. Alright, and that concludes our playthrough of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
And
Tune in
Ultimate
next time when
because
we
you just insulted Naoto.
Tune in next time when we play Yu Narukami and continue back from there.
Alright.
Good night.
Good day.
Good evening. Goodbye.